Hello viewers, yes, this is Ranjana ma'am and you are watching, yes, yours as well as my channel. So I have already put up in the community post that I will be coming up with videos related to the report writing, question number 2, which ISC students have. So this is for my ISC students. You all have guessed it, or rather you all have seen it on the thumbnail. And report writing or directed writing, as we say, its field is very vast and it is difficult. Why? Because it is compulsory. In your essays you have choice. You all are given 5 essays and you can choose any one, whichever one you prefer. But in this case, you don't have any choice. So whatever is given, you have to write. And the field of this is very vast. What are the things that come under directed writing or report writing? You have your article writing, speech writing, then you have film review, book review, theatre review. And then report writing is that of the newspaper reports, which you open the newspaper every day and you see. So they are your report writing. And then there is personal profile and statement of purpose. You must have noticed there is hardly any difference between the two. Personal profile and statement of purpose, both of them are more or less similar in approach, where you are applying for a university or something, and you are talking about yourself. So article writing and speech writing, they are very similar to that of an essay. Not much difference, but only you need to know the formats. What is the difference? You need to know it. And book review and film review, so you will be given points, small points, and based on it you will have to prepare your book review, film review, or whatever review it is, cultural program or a theatre review, or that of a serial which you have seen in the TV, a review of that. But what is important is that you have to prepare it beforehand. Without preparation, reviews cannot be made. You cannot just go and bluff there. If you are writing a book review, you need to know about a book. And one thing, don't go for the textbooks. That gives a very poor impression of yourself that you don't know anything. So your knowledge of literature is very poor, and that is why you have picked it up. Okay, so I will be dealing with each one of them in a separate video, because if I try to cover all of them in one, it will be very lengthy and none of you will have the patience to watch it. So today I'll go for article writing. That will be my first video on this one. So what are we waiting for? Yes, one thing I need to remind you, I've crossed 78,000, and yes, the remaining 20,000 is in your hands. So if you have not subscribed to my channel up till now, please do. And don't forget to press the like button at the end. So let's start. So we are back again after that small intro, and as I said, I'll pick up on article writing today. So what is actually article writing? You need to have a clear concept of that. So article can be a piece of writing which describes a contemporary social issue, some social issue you are writing on that topic, or you can discuss on some social issue like addiction to mobile or the internet. This is a burning issue and you can write an article on this. And for this, what are you supposed to do? You need to do extensive study. Then only you can write an article. You can't just go on writing rubbish. What is the difference between an article and a report? So in an article also, the similarity is you will give a catchy heading. No one will read your article if your heading is not attractive. It is the heading which pulls the readers. Same for your report writing, means newspaper report. When you open the newspaper, which news item do you read first? The one which has a very catchy heading. Unless if you are specially fond of something, like some of them, they are cricket lovers, so they'll open the sports page first. Otherwise, it is very natural for us that we read that news item which has a very catchy heading. So here is the similarity between an article and a newspaper report. But what is the difference? In the newspaper report, while you write the date and time and place and the agency, like who has from where the, like PTI reports, PTI we write, or the name of the person, you don't need all these things. So these are the differences between an article and a newspaper report. Now, what are the points that you need to remember while writing an article? You will have to proceed step by step. So as I said, just like a newspaper report, you will start with a catchy heading. So that is your number one. And then second, you'll start writing your report. First you give a very catchy heading. Then how do you start writing your report? In the introduction. So you will define the topic in a very few lines. You make the readers aware of what you are going to talk about, what you are going to write about, or what is to follow. Okay, and after that comes the body, like you have in your essay. After that comes your body. So body should consist of 2 to 5 paragraphs. Least would be 2 and best would be 5. I would suggest go for 5. Clearly writing in 5 paragraphs. Even your readers would like you, rather than writing one big paragraph, another one, and finishing it. And while you are writing these 5 paragraphs, you will cover the whole topic on what you are writing this article. You will cover the whole topic in this introduction, in this body. This is the main part of your article. And then in the conclusion, what are the things you are going to write in the conclusion? You are going to summarize it. Whatever you have said, you are coming to an end. So you just can't leave the article to an abrupt end. Okay, so you need to summarize your points, whichever you have mentioned in the article earlier. You will summarize it. You can give a final opinion, your own personal final opinion. You can recommend them. You can appeal to them in this conclusion, and you can comment on this topic. You leave it to the readers also. You give your own opinion, comments or recommendations. You make an appeal. Suppose like there is a burning social issue which is quite alarming. Then you appeal to your readers to check it, to do something about it. It is a social issue, it is a burning issue, it is alarming, it is causing harm to humanity. And then so in the end you appeal to your readers to do something about it, not just to remain indifferent to the problem. Okay, so these are the things you need to remember in your article writing. So I will provide you with an example of an article so that you don't have any problems in this one. So as I told you, I wouldn't make it very lengthy. My videos will be short so that you can understand them and then you can practice. See, practice makes you perfect. So pick up an article topic. You will find it in these test papers and write it. When you write it, you will realize that initially you won't be able to write much. And you need to do some study when you are writing an article. Okay, so this question needs a lot of practice. And if you don't practice, Writing 300 words on a particular topic is not easy. So when you have the practice, when the spontaneity comes, then only you can handle this question well. Because in article they don't give you much points, or hardly they give you any points. Rather, they give you more points in book review, film review and all that. So please prepare an article. Not only that, read a lot of articles so that the idea becomes clear in your mind. The concept is clear as to how you should begin and proceed and end with an article. So this is for today. The next will be about speech writing. So just wait for it. Bye for the time being.